even imagine a world without airplanes? It's hard to believe, but the first powered flight was just 12 seconds long. Welcome back to Aero Exploration and This Week in Aviation History. If you have been involved in aviation for any amount of time, you gotta know what we're gonna cover on this episode. I'm Jim, and today we're traveling back to December 17th, 1903, to witness the moment that Orville and Wilbur Wright made that historic flight at Kitty Hawk, North Carolina. So let's set the stage. At the dawn of the 20th century, flight was a tantalizing yet elusive goal. While inventors across the globe experimented with gliders and kites and various contraptions, no one had achieved that sustained powered flight. It was a time of rapid innovation, and with their bicycle business booming, that's where Orville and Wilbur Wright found their start. Now, the Wright brothers, they're not exactly scientists, but they are practical inventors, owners of a bicycle shop in Dayton, Ohio. Their fascination with flight began with the toy helicopter their father had given them as boys. That simple gift sparked a lifetime obsession. So between 1900 and 1903, the Wright brothers dedicated themselves to solving the mysteries of flight. They studied bird flight, conducted countless experiments in wind tunnels, and built their own glider to test their theories. The result was a revolutionary understanding of aerodynamics and a method of controlling aircraft on 3 axes: pitch, roll, and yaw. By December of 1903, the brothers were ready to test their invention, the Wright Flyer. Made of spruce wood and cloth, the Flyer was powered by a custom-built 12-horsepower engine, light enough and powerful enough to get the job done. So on the morning of December 17th, in the cold sands of Kitty Hawk, the stage was set. A coin toss actually determined that Orville would take the controls of the first flight, with Wilbur running alongside to steady the wings. At 10:35, the Flyer lifted into the air, staying aloft for just 12 seconds, covering 120 feet. While short, it was enough to prove the concept. 3 more flights actually followed that day, the final flight lasting 59 seconds and covering 852 feet. The triumphs of that day were not without challenges, because gusty winds damaged the Flyer after the final flight, and the brothers had to return to Dayton to continue their work. Despite the modest distance flown, the achievement marked the first time in history that a powered, controlled, sustained flight had actually been achieved. To say this obviously had a lasting impact on aviation would be an understatement. It's why we're here today. The Wright brothers' success at Kitty Hawk sparked a global aviation race. Their innovation and control services became the foundation for all modern airplanes we fly today. By 1905, the brothers had developed the Wright Flyer 3, capable of sustained flight for over 30 minutes. And just a decade later, airplanes will play a pivotal role in World War I, forever cementing their place in history. So that first 12 seconds might seem like small potatoes by today's aviation standards, but it really laid the foundation for everything we know and love about aviation. So what's your favorite aviation milestone? Let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this episode with your fellow aviation enthusiasts. Thank you so much for joining me.